Please welcome Toastmaster Jithin Shaji.
Hey Bhaiya, Nadu Falsiara, please wash my car. Ekta Brisala, please draft a letter for me. From cleaning a car to drafting a letter, as barbers, as carpenters, as engineers, as teachers, as scientists, as CEOs, about 400,000 Indians are working in this country. It adds to about 30% of the average population. Master of Ceremony, fellow Toastmasters, and dear guests, a very good evening to all.
Good evening.
There's a funny saying, wherever you go, you will find an Indian. Whether it be the subglacial trenches of Antarctica or the death valleys of Libya, you will find an Indian running a tea shop, selling Khor masala chai. Trust me, that will be the best and the cheapest among the market. Have you ever thought why these people have to leave their family, their hometown, their friends, and go around the world opening tea shops to shopping malls? I have got an answer. An answer, but not in a single word. A story. A story which starts from Fakkan. Fakkan is a seaport in the east side of United Arab Emirates. And the story starts from Fakkan to Burj. Burj, as you all know, is the tallest building in the world. With the discovery of oil in Arabian Gulf in early 1960s, many workers from India came here searching on jobs to support their family by seeing the poverty and hunger in the face of their children. The cheapest way of transport was by sea. A ship from a seaport called Bombay in India used to start every month. It took almost 3 days to reach Fakkan, the nearest seaport in Gulf. Only 60% of these people survived this journey. Every 4 men out of 10 who left their homes were buried in the shores of Fakkan. The remaining people, the remaining workers, had to travel, had to walk almost 125 kilometers through the desert in hot sun without proper food and water to reach their workplace in Sharjah. This journey also took some lives. Finally, only 4 people, only 4 workers who left their homes from India reached, out of 10 people, only 4 reached the workplace in Sharjah. They entered the land of magic, the land of fantasy, where they earned their fortune, they earned their life out of their blood and sweat, by vaporizing their blood and sweat. I know a person who was in this group. He has spent almost 40 years in this Gulf. One day I got a chance to ask him, why, what was the force, or what was the ultimate goal which was leading you for all these years in this Gulf? 40 years he has spent over here without his family. He said, by tapping on my shoulder, son, I have been working, but I am not tired. When I feel that I am tired, in the hot sun, when I cannot move a step forward, or I cannot lift that bag of cement on my head, I used to have a beautiful picture in my mind. The picture of my family. The picture of my wife in a good house. The picture of my children having good education, good food. By that beautiful picture, I even tend to lift the 2 bags of cement on my head and do the work, maybe overtime also. I could see tears dripping off from his eyes. And he said, this is what all NRIs do. They keep their mind with their family at home, and they just bring their physical body in Gulf or wherever they are to work and to support their family. After a moment, after wiping off his tears, he said, "Son, do you know one thing? Even my wife doesn't know what is my job and what is my salary here. Every month I used to send 200 dinars home. And people in India think that I am earning 400 dinars and I am spending half of my earning here for a luxurious life and sending the other half home. But the fact is, he had only 150 dinar as his salary. And he is sending 200 dinar home by taking a loan or debt from some of his friends in order to support his family and not to make the people happy over there and not making them know the difficulties of him over here. And that is the story of common man to come over here to support their family. And finally he said to me, son, if you want to be successful in your life, be the happiness of someone else's life. Support them. Don't make them understand your feelings or your hardships or your other commitments or in work. Support them and provide and support them with the happiness they want in their life. This is the story you can find in a barber, in a carpenter, in an engineer, in a teacher, or in a CEO, or even for a doctor for that matter, who leave their home and come over here finding the fortune in their life, going beyond the happiness which they can give to their family. There's an Arab saying, if you want to stand tall, if you want to make a place in the hot sun, you have to leave your family, you have to leave the family tree, the shades of your family tree, and come over and feel the sun and work and move forward. So, ladies and gentlemen, be the successful person in your life by adding on happiness to someone else's life. Thank you, and all to Mashallah, sir.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jithin. Our fourth and final speaker will be attempting Project 2 of the Competent Communicator Manual, and to evaluate them is a Toastmaster who's been at Yacht for 3 years.